Right. And we're off. Okay. Howdy. So, I've had a bit of a shit day, but then I've had a kind of okay. Just this past couple of minutes. This past couple of minutes. Okay. So, yesterday I was feeling a bit crappy. Just general depression bullshit. I worked out a little bit. Did only 2 sets of 3 I was supposed to, but I kind of justified not doing the last set because essentially it was very hot yesterday. Okay, it was very hot, and I was just bored. And I was hungry, like all of those things. It was hot. I was bored. I was hungry. So yeah, I didn't want to finish. It's okay, as long as I basically am justified. As long as I just say that I'm okay if I just do 1 set. To be honest, especially with all of the weights, as opposed to only some of the weights. So I didn't do bad, but I still feel like I did do bad. And yeah, I did do. I did feel shitty today because I had done those sets and my arms just are achy. Not as much as they have been during after past workouts. So I'm getting used to it a little bit again. So yeah, working out, it's okay. It's coming along. Stop yawning. Stop it. Stop yawning. You may notice that I keep looking up here, and the reason why I will be keeping on looking up here is because there is that spider's back again, and this time it's just living directly where my finger is, just up. So that's fun. It's also why I'm slightly over here instead of being in the middle of the screen like I am usually, because I moved the chair away from the underside of the shelf so I don't get a surprise dropping visitor. I can't win. I can't win the yawning. I cannot win with the yawning. Ugh. Yeah. So I was feeling shitty today, all day today. Something else happened today, which is kind of it's kind of personal, but I feel like I feel just like it's gonna eat at me somehow. I think, and that is that my partner wanted to go to Burger King or KFC. I think they went to KFC in the end, and again, I know this is just going to eat at me if I basically don't say it. I don't usually get this personal in live streams, but it's been bugging me all day, all night, all morning. But yeah, and I said, so he asked me if I wanted to come, and I said, yeah, but I'm probably not. And he said, why? And I said, because I can't afford it. And he said, I'd treat you. And I said, yeah, but I don't deserve it. And then he continued to talk to the roommate. So, yeah. Later on, he then asked me if, he asked me if I wanted to go to the store with him but I was working, so I couldn't do that. I then told him that I wasn't going to go to, I wasn't going out to dinner because of the reasons I stated. And he said, "Did you want to come?" And I said, "Yes, but the reason I stated." and then he said, like, and then I said to him, "Did you want me to come?" And he said, "Well, did you want to come?" And I said, "Yeah, but I can't." And he just said, "Oh," and then he walked away. And it was like, and he's been acting as if that whole conversation had never happened. And they did go to eat. And I just, yeah, I was already feeling bummed, and that just like hit it into overdrive. So I was kind of like, yeah. But it's out there now. He might even read this. So read this, listen to this. So there was that shittiness, and I've been trying to edit the Just for Fans video. But also, I've gotten somebody from Patreon has wanted a new human balloon video, so I've got to do that one. So I've got to film that one as well as the coaching video. And then I had a phone call from my mother, and we talked for a little bit, and basically, somehow she has forgotten about some of the shitty things that has happened to me in college, and the reason why I dropped out of college. Even though I didn't really drop out, by the way, I completed 2 years of college, and I got my certificates. So I don't know why that makes me a dropout, but technically I am, because I didn't go on for the next couple of years of college. Whatever. But no, whenever she talks about like, it's like, well, you dropped out of college. You know, she always says it like that. And I say to her that it's like, you always say it so dismissively. And then she got very defensive about this, and then basically she pulled some emotional blackmail and made me feel bad about talking to her in that manner. And yeah, that really bummed me out some more. So I've had a really shitty day, and yeah. But then, just out of the blue, a person who had cheated me out of basically a cam session has propositioned me with me being their counselor or life coach or something. This literally just happened. And is offering, but I'm not entirely sure this is like a thing, because I'm always like wary, about people offering me a job now because of all of the bullshit that's happened to me in the past. Like a steady pay. So yeah, I'm suddenly busy. I suddenly have like work, and but a shitty day, and then I've had like the work stuff, which is I'm happy with. I do like doing the editing and the recording of the videos and stuff, so I'm happy with the extra workload, and also a possible job. So that's something. yeah. So yeah. So yeah, I need a hug and some ice cream and yeah, some kind of bug repellent would also be nice, and some kind of spider repellent. That is just creepy. Could you move or something? I don't want you to live there. You guys can't see it because it's in the shade, in the shadow up here, but there's a spider right here. You go away. I can't capture it as well. It's under the shelf, and the shelf isn't like a solid shelf, so I can't just put a glass there. Could you just go away? God damn it. Anyway, sorry, I've been neglecting the chat. I should read that. Lorena says, hola. I know it's Ola, but I'm going to read it as it is spelt in English because I can't really speak other languages. Hey, Panda folks. Don's here. He says, nice haircut. Thank you. It's not really a haircut. I was just like, I could do the thing with the hair, or I could just get rid of all of it because I'm done. I'm sick of the long hair. It was annoying me too much, so I got rid of all of it. But I'm glad you like it. Sounds like he really wanted you to go, but I get why you didn't do the same thing. I have, and this is going to get super personal. Something on my desk moved. Creepy, weird, uncool. Anyway, this is gonna get super personal. But like I see a therapist. I see her every Tuesday. And yeah, we've been through some of my issues and stuff. And like one of the issues that I have is that I have a very low opinion of myself, and I have self-worth issues. I basically don't feel like I deserve anything, and she thinks that it's kind of disturbing that I'm completely open and okay with the possibility of being homeless and dying there. So yeah, I don't believe I deserve a treat. Because this is another month where I'm not contributing to the bills or anything in any way, and I feel really shitty about that. Um, you know, and I don't want to do anything but try to make money so that I can pay him back. Going to McDonald's or KFC or something would, like, even though I really fancy that, it's like if he basically said to me that, if he said that I want you there, it would make me happier if you were there, then I would go because that would be making him happy, and then that, yeah, but he didn't. So yeah. Don says 2 years would be an associate's degree here. Okay. I can't I can't say. I mean the degrees that I have, the what it says on my certificate is basically um, I've got a degree in sustainable engineering techniques and a degree in sustainable and not sustainable. What's the other one? It's like structural design. Essentially, they're kind of like engineering degrees. So, like, I'm an engineer, I guess, but I mean, like, that's it. I also got like you could also say that I did um, like side quests in college. What are they called? I know what they're called in America. You know, they're like your uh, oh my god, you know, your not your majors, your other ones. Not an elective, it's something else. God damn it. But yeah, like I did like construction, like you know, actual construction and stuff, and surveying and shit like that. Um, so yeah, bricklaying, stuff like that. So, oh, that's my potential client. That was totally worth checking. Yeah, I know electives, but it's called something else, and I can't remember what it's called, and it doesn't matter. Anyway, I've also got those. So I actually have like college degrees. I get that, and like I said, they're finished and with distinction, you know, and everything. But it's like they're not useful. They're only really useful if you want to be in like in structural engineering or being an architect. And I'm not interested in being an architect. I might be interested in the structural engineering part, but that requires you to essentially you also have to have a vehicle for that, and I don't want to drive. I can't drive. I don't want to. So yeah, I have a license, everything. I no driving. No, no. So yeah, it's a whole big thing. It's a whole big thing. They're not very useful degrees, in other words. So yeah, like I do have honorary degrees, but they're kind of like they're kind of bullshit, really. You know, I actually asked my therapist about this because before she was a therapist, she was a counselor, and she was basically like, yeah, they're rubbish, really, kind of on it. You can put them on your CV or your resume if you're in America. You can put them on your resume, but essentially they like nobody cares. Nobody really cares about them, you know. But yeah, uh, you can even find my actual name on like some scientific papers. However, they are like theoretical, like it's theoretical engineering techniques and stuff like that. It's kind of like not relevant to anything. It won't be relevant to anything for like 100 years, you know. It's like it'd be relevant when we actually figure out how to fold space. You know, it's like that's great. When we finally figure out actually how to like alter the fabric of space time, then it will be relevant, but not really. Not yet. You know, like I'm referenced to and co-authored in some papers. It's like that's cool. Nobody cares. This will be really, really interesting. It would be really cool if I actually did have a time machine and like could go 100 years in time in the future, and then it will be like there'll be people. You know how like on Crash Course, how there's like or some other like mental floss or something. You know these semi-educational well semi-educational these educational YouTube videos and stuff. Whatever iteration of YouTube in the future will be, where these videos will be posted, like there'll be my name and one of the only pictures that they can probably find of me still that exists online or wherever they're archived or something will be one of my piggy pictures. That'll be kind of hilarious. Oh, But yeah. Anyway, yeah, there's a thing I came on to actually do here now tonight was to actually do like finish off the editing for the Just for Fans video because it's almost done. It just needs to be it's in the right order and everything. It literally just needs the presets put on it and the transitions, and it's all set to go. But yeah. Be known as a pigman in the history. Okay. Like I have control over this. It's like, you know, I don't really have control over that. My head's really bumpy. The size of this muscle group. So it's always interesting, you know, like biomechanics is kind of fascinating, you know. How your arm works is amazing, and how it can lift up heavy things is kind of amazing. It's like so the force is transferred all the way up to the shoulder just from a what is essentially a big rubber band, kind of just like holding something up, like lifting something up. It's crazy. But that's kind of how I feel about like the jaw is like your jaw is one of your strongest muscles in your body, and it's actually just kind of like the muscles that control it are here and here, and they're kind of small compared to the rest of your muscles, you know? And it's like, what the fuck? I'm trying to think of what the like relative to its size, one of your strongest muscles is actually and and the stuff that's connected to it are actually like you know your like phalange muscles, your fingers and stuff. Think about it. If think about it, even us big guys, like we can hold on to a pole for a long time. And it's these things that are holding all like 350 pounds of you up. It's crazy. It's just that is crazy, you know. Anyway, I should be getting on with the editing. There's no music for it or anything. I just wanted company while I was doing it. I just keep getting distracted by random topics of conversation, which is fine because this isn't really that complicated. But yeah, the coach video I'm still excited for, and I've got the ensemble for it now. Um, I've almost finished the script for it because I have to write a script for it because I'm actually going to be acting, which both terrifies me and is interesting at the same time. I did this shaving a couple of hours ago. I am stubbly. Seriously? Anyway, so yeah, I might have to film that tomorrow. I was hoping to film something tonight. For the singlet video, I was hoping to film that tonight. But yeah, I will try to schedule that for not tomorrow, but the day after. That kind of depends though, because I am. That kind of depends though, because I am scheduled to be out then for a work thing. Although this work thing keeps getting pushed back, so it's like, because it was supposed to be last week. I don't know if anybody remembers this. I was supposed to go out last week for this work thing. So it depends. It depends if I'm actually out or not. I kind of don't think I will be going anywhere. I'm not entirely sure though. But yeah, not tomorrow, because tomorrow/today is Christmas in July. So I'm going to try to have like a barbecue thing happening. And like I said, I'm going to be working on one of the videos, whether it's the Patreon video or if it's the coaching video. I don't know. It's most likely going to be the coaching video, and I mean the Patreon video. Did I say Patreon? Okay, I don't know. The Patreon video anyway. And I'm going to be working on the coaching video. Like I'm going to finish up the script and maybe film it. I don't know. But yeah. Like I said, suddenly busy. Like I suddenly was busy. I do not mind as long as I get paid. Anyway, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh yeah. Has anyone got any ideas for anything? Now you get me excited to see this one. Well, the only way that you're going to see this one, this is the underwear one, you know, the tighty whities. Again, these aren't tighty whities. I don't know if you can see that because I'm not looking at the preview. Yeah, these are not tighty whities. You can only see a little bit of them. And yet, the person that wanted this video, whatever, the person that wanted this video is convinced that they are. So, whatever. I recorded a video of me wearing these, and like it was a whole big thing. And it's sort of just for fans exclusive, so sorry guys. God damn it. Yeah, for the coaching video, I'm gonna put the white stuff on my horseshoe. See if I can. It's mostly just a test to see if I can actually get that and what's left of my eyebrows, because I know I've mentioned this before. I don't know if you guys know what it's like to have the fuzzy disease. I can never remember the fucking name of it. It's like a hypo something. I don't know. It's one of the werewolfy diseases. Anyway, but every time I get in the shower, I know I've mentioned this before. Every time I get in the shower, I basically have a razor in there, and I have to trim these parts of my face, these parts, and my forehead, because I've got fuzz. Right? I nicked my eyebrow when I did that, and it doesn't show, but I'm paranoid about the fucking eyebrow. Like, I'm gonna look at the preview again. Gonna make it darker. No, you can. It's okay. It's okay. Like this one. Well, no, it didn't hurt. It was just that I nicked it. Like I'd taken a chunk off. Like it's slightly shorter that way. Like all of this hair is way shorter than this hair, whereas this one's fairly uniform and it looks okay. Well, it looks weirdly fucked up. The point is, when I was doing with the razor, I kind of like went, and I was like, shit, because in the shower I don't have a mirror, so yeah, it's a whole thing. Fun. I do like how my entire face does look like it's got stubble now, though. Whatever. Anyway, editing. Jesus. Yeah. For the coaching video, I'm going to try to put the white on. I think. But yeah. The Patreon video, by the way, is another. It's a human balloon video, and it's the construction. It's just construction gear. So I know, original, right? Twitchy finger. I hate that. Another thing I've got playing in my brain right now is heavy metal. Heavy metal. Because of course I do. Another thing I've got in my head is now the Merovingian one. What I can remember of the Merovingian speech. Of course. Who has time? Who has time? Oh, I mean, that was one of the good things about that movie. Does anybody remember the Matrix Reloaded? Like how good that movie actually was. Everyone's always like, "Oh, CG was so dumb and shit and stuff." It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. But yeah, the writing in it was actually really good. At least I thought so. The dialogue was really good. You didn't watch The Matrix? You didn't watch The Matrix? Is that on anything? Is that on Netflix or is it on Disney? It's a Warner Brothers thing, isn't it? So it wouldn't be. I don't think it would be on Disney. There's just it's they're good movies. It would be on Max. Oh, for fuck's sake! No, no. I mean, I'm willing to rent it. um, I don't want to spoil it for you. That's the problem. But it is so funny. There's like one of the best dynamics between two characters in cinema. I would think. And I don't know how to explain it because it's so complicated. I'm trying to think of the simplest way of explaining this. Um, without spoiling huge chunks of the movie and stuff, because I do want to actually expose you to the Matrix. Um, because there's some really good there's some good humor in it, you know, and there's real philosophical shit in it as well. That's not really super philosophical. It is mostly actiony movie, but it's like the sci-fi concepts in it are actually decent enough, especially the animatrix stuff. Um, essentially, in this virtual reality, I'm going to try to explain it anyway. Inside this huge virtual reality, in which people live out their lives and all of that stuff, there are programs that govern things in the world of this reality. They appear to be just regular people. One of them, which is essentially, I can't remember. I can't remember what he does, what his original programming status is. I think he's just an operating system program, you know, that essentially kind of other. Am I back? Hello? It says like two people are watching, and then it says on here that five people are watching. Am I frozen? I'm gonna try to refresh this page. Screen isn't moving. Did that do anything? I think I did something. I can see me moving now. Okay. Okay, yeah. So, yeah. So there's this big important program, and they have to, for story reasons, go and talk to him. But he has an entourage, like he runs a restaurant or something, like he owns or runs. I can't remember. He probably owns and runs the restaurant that they have to go into, the virtual restaurant that they go into. And he has this huge speech about basically how, like, about causality and stuff. Um, and yeah, they have this very, very unsatisfying conversation with him, and then he says that, well, then he gets up and when well, no, oh my god, no, I'm skipping over some huge bits. I'm trying not to spoil anything. I'm trying to leave something. But he essentially is talking to them, and he's got this again. His dialogue is amazing. Um, they he asks one of them if they speak French or something because he orders something in French, and then he said, "Do you speak French?" I've sampled every language, and French is simply the best. And then he says this very, very long soliloquy. It's one of the reasons why I don't speak other languages. Soliloquy because I can't speak English properly in French. And then he says, "It's like wiping your ass with silk. I love it." So there's this guy they call Merv later, um, even though he's Merovingian. Anyway, um, and and yeah, they basically they're trying to wrap it all up and trying to get to the point and everything. And he's like, "Oh yes, of course. Who has time? Who has time?" It's like you're wasting time just by saying that. But then they have like this whole other conversation, and then he gets up, and he basically says, though they ask him, it's like, "Where are you going?" He's like, "Please, I just mentioned about cause and effect. I drink too much wine. I must take a piss." Very, very simple. Very, very, just the way he says it is just really funny. I love it. There's a whole thing about Matrix cake as well, but I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna spoil that for you. So yeah, he has a girlfriend, wife. I can't remember what her like whole deal is with him. She's basically his significant other. And she has a role, in fact, in the Matrix. She's basically um, the one. She governs how humans in the Matrix interact and meet each other and stuff like that. And so she basically is there to try to get the most out of people's relationships, so they don't all kind of like stagnate and stay in just their own places in the Matrix and all that stuff. Essentially, she makes relationships happen, which is a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Um, and she is in love or was in love with the Merovingian at some point, and it's this whole again this whole big thing. But later on in the movie, she kind of like betrays him, I guess, and she takes the good guys into their house or their mansion or into a secret place of their mansion or something. I don't know, and tells the good guys where they should go. Right, and then he and like after she's done this, like in the main foyer of the mansion, whatever, basically like he bursts in, and she's like, "How could you do this? You've betrayed me." And then she's like, "Betrayed? What about the lipstick?" And he's like, "Lipstick? What lipstick? There is no lipstick. what are you talking about? Lipstick. And she just kind of like looks down and looks back up at his face. And she's like, she wasn't kissing your lips, my love. and he just is like, hey, yeah, this is just a game. This isn't real. This is all just a game. And she's just like, so is this. Have fun. And then she just walks past him. You know, no repercussions, no nothing, you know, like most powerful man in the Matrix, whatever, you know, but whatever. Just I love that. It's just such a bitch move, and it's just so perfectly done. You know, the writing is very, very perfectly done. This next fight scene is good, but it's like it's not as good as some of the others. Um, Although I do like the wire work and stuff that's happening in that scene. But yeah, and then there's it's really good. It's really good. It's just like, again, I don't want to spoil the whole thing, but I just love that the whole thing. When you see that scene, if you just look it up on YouTube, even, it's I haven't done it justice. It is way funnier in the movie. So yeah. But yes, there are other things I like about the Matrix. The music design, especially in the second movie, is like really good. The music selection and design and stuff is just amazing. There's like a Mona Lisa Overdrive for the car chase scenes and stuff like that. That was really nice. Um, I can't think of any others, but I know there are lots more. You know, and this is the Matrix. This is just the Matrix Reloaded. Okay, like throughout the entire series, the music is usually pretty decent. So the third movie is a bit garbage. I will grant that. The third movie is a bit garbage. Like, I feel like there should have been more Matrix stuff happening. And we don't really get much of that until like a little bit in the middle and then at the end, you know. Um, I think that wasn't there some kind of weird funny business going on with the third movie. There was with with the script for the third movie, like they had like a whole different story that was kind of set up in the second movie, and then they went off the script, or there was like major, I don't know, drama happened, and we don't get the really good story of the third movie. Instead, we get the second one. I just saw myself in the preview on my screen, and I'm just like, um, it does really change the look, doesn't it? Wow. I'm just so used to the orky haircut. Just not used to this. Okay. Editing. Before I go, this will be done. I've told myself that. Since this doesn't have any music, should I add music? Should I just push play on this music? Maybe it will hit, when I hit shuffle, it will play the Nostromo self-destruct again, which means I have to leave. How's everybody else doing? How's everybody else doing? No self-destruct. And it doesn't look like it's coming up. I was going to just play the scenes that I was talking about. You know what? I actually want to do that now.
Château Aubryon, 1959. Magnificent wine. I love French wine. Like I love the French language. I have sampled every language. French is my favorite. Fantastic language. Especially to curse with. Nom de Dieu, de putain de bordel, de merde, de saloperie, de connard, d'enculé de ta mère. It's like wiping your ass with silk. I love it. You know why we are here? I am a trafficker of information. I know everything I can. The question is, do you know why you are here? We are looking for the keymaker. Oh yes, it is true. The keymaker, of course. But this is not a reason, this is not a why. The keymaker himself is very nature's means, it is not an end. And so, to look for him is to be looking for a means to do what? We know the answer to that question. But do you? You think you do, but you do not. You are here because you were sent here. You were told to come here, and then you obeyed. It is, of course, the way of all things. You see, there is only one constant, one universal. It is the only real truth. Causality. Action, reaction, cause, and effect. Everything begins with choice. No, wrong. Choice is an illusion created between those with power and those without. Look there, at that woman. My God, just look at her. Affecting everyone around her, so obvious, so bourgeois, so boy. But wait. What, you see, I have sent her a dessert. A very special dessert. I wrote it myself. It starts so simply. Each line of the program creating a new effect, just like poetry. First, a rush, heat, her heart flutters. You can see it now, yes. She does not understand why. Is it the wine? No. What is it and what is the reason? And soon it does not matter. Soon the why and the reason are gone. And all that matters is the feeling itself. And this is the nature of the universe. We struggle against it, we fight to deny it, but it is, of course, pretense, it is a lie. Beneath our poised appearance, the truth is we are completely out of control.
Can I have some cake?
Causality.
I'd like some of that cake.
We are forever slaves to it. Our only hope, our only peace is to understand it, to understand the why. Why is what separates us from them. You.
Them.
Why is the only real source of power? Without it, you are powerless. And this is how you come to me. Without why, without power. Another link in the chain. But fear not, since I have seen how good you are at following orders, I will tell you what to do next. Run back and give the fortune teller this message. Our time is almost up. Now I have some real business to do, so I will say adieu and goodbye. This isn't over. Oh, yes, it is. The Keymaker is mine, and I see no reason why I should give him up. No reason at all.
Where are you going?
Please, ma chérie, I've told you, we are all victims of causality. I drink too much wine. I must take a piece. Cause and effect. Au revoir.
This probably get like a community guideline strike or something because I played way too much. Oh my god, she's called Persephone. I forgot about that.
How could you betray me? De bocht de sangue, de komt de merk.
Cause and effect, my love.
Cause? There is no cause for this. What cause?
What cause? How about the lipstick you're still wearing?
Lipstick? Lipstick? What craziness are you talking about, woman? There is no lipstick.
She wasn't kissing your face, my love.
Women, this is nothing. C'est rien du tout. It is a game. It is only a game.
So is this. Have fun.
All right. All right. Let us find out where this goes. You too.
Then big action scene happens. But yes. Yes. Oh, the dialogue, so good. So good. So good. Okay, thankfully I only have to do a couple more things on this. Because I was able to actually multitask pretty good. But yeah, I love all of the Merovingian's dialogue and stuff like that. It's a lot less. I think it's just the smugness of it all. It's just it kind of like it overrides the preachiness of everybody else talking about purpose and free will and all that stuff. You know, it's like all of these things very nicely explored in the Matrix movies. Just it can be a bit preachy. It can be a bit boring, and it's broken up with the action, which is good. It's just that when you get him mixed in with the preachiness bullshit, it kind of like makes all of that stuff you do notice how preachy everything else is. So yeah. I haven't watched the latest one, by the way. The latest Matrix, it looked so not interesting and weird and stupid. I know the synopsis of what happens. It's just that it's kind of like dumb. Yeah. when I was, of course, I was a teenager when this particular one came out at cinemas. I was just at the right age to basically go to the cinema by myself and watch it. When I say by myself, I mean with my friends. I wasn't just by myself in the cinema. I watched it like 10 times in the cinema. It was just like, it was really good. Right. Sorry, I forgot what I was doing.
Dreaming of new music gear from Fender, Marshall, and others? Find it on Reverb. Shop top brands, rare vintage fun.
But yeah. Did you like that, Panafox? Did you? Talking in movies? Well, good thing about The Matrix is, again, it's broken up, but that dialogue was pretty good, in my opinion. It's pretty badass. Especially her parts. I really do like Persephone. Lindsay is next after the fucking ever. Go away. Go over. Beep. The music always gets me copyright anyway, so I'm okay with it. Has anyone thought of any more ideas for the upcoming movies, videos? I'm looking for one specific filter. Dusk Daylight, where are you? Oh, there it is. Ooh.
In Colorado, and I want to thank congratulations and for bringing me and Devin Graham up.
Oh, I think I've got a summer cold. I don't know.
Yeah. My name is Lee, y'all. I'm straight out of Highway. Been on the force of good since 1986. Old school. I'm bringing you a laid-back summertime jam.
Hold on a minute, Link.
Hey, what's up, old man?
I see that you're embarking on another epic quest. You're gonna use your ocarina to rescue the princess, but you'll need a magic weapon that'll never ever miss. It's dangerous to go below. Take this.
Ooh, thanks, old man. That is really very nice. I can always count on you for your friendly advice. Though I've never seen
When they get the water or different coloring,
that's not a sword, it's your dick in disguise.
Yes,
I can fly, I have painted my swing.
now grab your destiny. If you
know what I mean.
wait a minute, Link, don't leave the cave. Where do you think you're going? This is a great chance to follow.
It was weird.
Whatever, there is no
Is it my internet connection? That's weird. That way, bitch, let me introduce you. I present Mr. Johnson and the Juice Crew. Am I back? Oh, yeah, there I am. God damn it, old man.
Jeez! Come in here telling me you've got a wee-wee weapon. Not true, I'm not gonna touch it, I'm not gonna... No! Was that a no on the hand job, or... Come on and click here to buy the album right now. It's got 13 great tracks that'll make you say, wow, like this one about Mario.
It's really lazy rhyming.
Click here to watch a video about Street Fighter.
Bitch lasagna. Did everybody see the Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool defending Nickelback? I was like, yes. Thank you. They're not the greatest, but I do really like Nickelback. Basically because they do really good stripper music. Do you want me to pull it up? I mean, I'm not going to play it like I did the Matrix clips. Oh. So much cuter when you never pull it out. You look so much cuter. Something in your mouth. Do you want me to pull it up? I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to do it.
So, not Deadpool. Kind of from Marvel movies. We are Marvel. Yeah, but you know, you're Marvel licensed by Fox. It's like if the Beatles were produced by Nickelback. It's music, but it sucks. See, that's it. I'm done. I've had it with all this Nickelback hating, right? You think that makes you cool with the cool kids in school, Fred? No, it just makes me right. It doesn't. They're overproduced, formulaic ear garbage. Oh, really? You know who might disagree with that? Facts. 50 million albums worldwide, 11th best-selling musical act of all time, Billboard's most successful rock group of the last decade, 6 Grammy nominations, 12 Juno Awards, those count, 6 Billboard Music Awards, 2 American Music Awards, 1 People's Choice Award, Canadian, and a partridge in a pear tree. Sorry. I thought we were just having fun. I didn't realize it was you gotta say, you were nicer as a kid. Tired of living like a madman. Sick and tired of a sense of feeling. This is how you remind me. This is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me of what I really am.
Okay, it was out a while ago, but still, that's just like, yeah, that's perfect. I was like, thank you, somebody defending Nickelback. It lost my place, but whatever. Again, I don't think they're the greatest band in the world, but I don't know why they get so much hate. They're okay at best. You know, at worst, they're okay. When you and I could cloud, something I didn't thought about. Starting out. I'm gonna hop on for you. Stand before you, stiff and true. The feelings all to you. This heart burns through. Helped me grow into a man. My shallowness is a thing of the past. I wanna slam you with my empathy, and then I'll rail you with my class. Help me find maturity. I'll be your king. Gonna hop on tonight. Feel my love hands growing tight. Expect all through the night. And tonight, drawing wine. Okay, I'm done. You feel the feels I feel for you. Drop me like a kangaroo. And bubbles for you. Stand before you, stiff and true. Everything. It's hard for you to feel. Hey, I did say that basically I was done. I just had to do the presets, do the transitions. Done. Okay, what flying insect, bug, whatever, keeps touching my leg? Is it just a fly? Or is it a moth that's confused? Could you stop? It's always the same place. But yeah, it is rendering, and I've got to upload it to YouTube. Not YouTube. Just for fans. That's really loud. Side by side. But yeah. I'll upload it to just fans, and then it will be up next on the list. I think I don't know if it's coming out like I've scheduled something on just for fans, and that's the Christmas video, which should also be out already on YouTube now because it's out for everybody. That reminds me, I've got to go get the link for that and post it places. But yeah, like this should be up tomorrow, which for you guys will be probably the next day. So, because today's video has already been posted, it should already be posted. I'm gonna check that actually. Okay, it's not out today. However, okay, well, that was a bit of an anticlimactic. I got a new couple of subscribers on Just for Fans. I was excited. However, one of them cancelled immediately after they, yeah. What was the reason for their cancellation? Satisfied, just moving on. Okie doke. Well, at least it isn't the not enough variety thing. I only wanted the trial membership. Wait, did they both cancel? Is that why I don't have a notification? Apparently. Whatever. I know. It's just that, like, I don't like it when people pick on the exit survey. It tells you the reason for why people left, and one of them is called "Not Enough Variety," and this one is particularly irritating to me on account of I do so much. You know, I post every single day a video that has either been taken down from YouTube or has been specifically made just for fans. And they're different. You know, you might get a couple of days in a row where it will be just hot tub videos, but most of the time they're different. So I just don't understand that response. Fortunately, it's only been done by one person, and I know who that is. There's this guy that basically was super irritating, and he still does this, by the way. Would just ask for the same kind of videos over and over again. Even after I make those videos, he will then continue to ask me for these videos. Like, so he doesn't want variety. He wants those videos. But that's the whole reason why he posted Not Enough Variety, is because I wasn't making those videos. So he was like, oh, well, you only make these types of videos and stuff. And it's like, no. I make those types and this type and this type and this type and this type. You're just butthurt because I don't make the exact thing that you want me to make you. And also, you subscribe and then pull out straight away and then cancel your money so that you don't actually pay the website anything, even for the trial or whatever membership price, money, whatever. So, fuck off. However, he has recently try to wiggle his way back in again, and I'm not trusting it totally yet, because let me actually just check this. There he is. Nope. This user is currently subscribed to your page, but their subscription has been cancelled and will not rebill anymore. I was gonna say he did actually stick around this time, but no, he didn't. This guy wants me to do stuff for him. He did this on Patreon, by the way. He does this continuously on Patreon, to the point where I'm just considering blocking him straight away and stuff. I think he's blocked on Discord multiple times, because he was making people feel uncomfortable. And also, yeah, just I don't understand. I don't understand some people. I know that's the point of people, but whatever. Anyway, stop. No, enough with the yawning. It is late, but I'm not that tired. Oh, you've moved a little bit. I kind of want to poke it, but I know that would basically make it jump, and that would be bad, because it might hurt itself. Not because I'm scared of the spider, because I'm not. I wouldn't be putting my finger this close to it otherwise. And by the way, it's like 2 inches away from it. It's 2 inches above my finger. I just want it to move. I just want it to move so I don't have to worry about it so much. Yeah. Anyway, it's going to be uploaded there soonish. I'm guessing that the... Oh, okay, PM. Okay. Wait, 12 PM? I already hate that. I already hate that time, 12 AM or 12 PM. What does that even mean? Is 12 AM... That's midnight, right? 12 PM. 12 o'clock is the beginning of AM and the beginning of PM, right? So 12 PM is midday, 12 AM is midnight. So it will be out in the middle of the day today on here. Whereas on YouTube, it's set to 12 AM. Yeah, I was right. Okay. So yeah, that's out in the middle of the day, my time, I think. So that's when the Christmas video is out. Yeah. And so it should be out not tomorrow, not the day after, not the day after that, not the day after that, but the day after that. Because of the way that the cube is processed. You know what, fuck it, it's a Just for Fans exclusive. I haven't had one for a little while. Yeah, I'm gonna put it out like the next video. And the Christmas video can be a bonus. Simple as that. But I'm not going to do it right now because it might interfere with the streaming. However, I am leaving. So, yeah. Okay, guys. So, yeah, I'm Might do a live stream tomorrow on Growler, as well as I'm going to film something. I just don't know. I can't decide if it's the construction video, the construction human balloon video, or if it's going to be the coach video. Probably the coach video, because that one's been a long time coming. Depending on if I actually get it to get to the phase where I finish doing the scripts and stuff, which is nearly done, so that should be okay. Yeah. You're off tomorrow. I didn't say I'm going to be filming this with people. I don't know yet. It might be directed by you if I do the construction one. If I end up doing the construction one. However, this is a Patreon request, so it would be helpful if he was the person that was directed by the director of the whatever. Yeah. Either way, my plans so far are tomorrow film one of these two videos, the next day film one of these two videos, whatever one I didn't film. Yeah. And then the day after that, edit one of these two videos. So yeah. I'm just going to ignore it again. It seemed to work okay. What if I turn the fan on? You know, I do feel the temperature regulating thing. They say that the hair doesn't really matter for humans when it comes to temperature regulation. My head does feel cooler. Some of the pieces of hair that came off my head, I didn't know that my strip had basically was that long. Some of the pieces of hair were like this long. That's like the length of my face. I don't know. I don't get it. The temp thing is a lie. It's not. All I'm saying is that I haven't had the fan on for the entire time that I've been in here tonight, and I've just turned it on now, and it's more because I want some air movement more than anything. And it's been the same temperature that it was last night. So I had the fan on all night last night on high. So yeah, Panda Fox, what you could say about that? I wouldn't mind so much, but I found spider webs on my chair. About the spider, I found spider webs on my chair. They're still there, in fact, just here. So at some point, one of the bastards has completely ignored the rules and been on my chair. I know one of them was on my mouse at one point. Oh, hello. No, I haven't thought about doing this. he moved. He's now tighter in the corner. Whatever, it's going to live there. That's great. Yeah. Right, guys, anybody want to say anything or ask me anything before I go? I'm going to leave because I'm thirsty for one thing. So, yeah. Apparently that's where he lives now. That's great. Again, I didn't mind it when he was living on the windowsill over there. Just there. I don't know why he had to make the trek over to here, bastard. Right. No, nobody got anything else they want to say or ask me? No? We good? Okay then. Did you want me to warn you when I'm going to, because I've got the construction worker video planned for the next day. I'm going to be streaming then anyway, but it's a human balloon video, so I don't like to stream those. Mainly because I just get unwanted comments in the chat sometimes from unwanted people. So I might just do that on Discord, but it might be a bit early for you. Should I just yell on Discord when I'm about to film it? Like I did last time, kind of, maybe? Or should I do it like, should I just clue you in straight away? Just you. The guy that wanted it, the patron that wanted it, was actually on Discord, but I don't think he stuck around. Okay, I'll try to poke you when I'm filming it. Again, it most likely won't be tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be trying to dedicate to doing the coaching video. And so it'll be the day after tomorrow. In the day, probably, for me. So, yeah. Well, technically it will be tomorrow. It won't be on Christmas in July. It will be the day after. And that's if I don't end up going to the business thing. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to try to stand up and hopefully the spider won't jump on me. Although I don't think you can't really see me when I'm standing up. Belly rubs. And scratch. And buddy salute. And I'll see you tomorrow on Growler if you're there, and if not, here the day after tomorrow if I'm here. Hopefully I should be. And hopefully I'll be in the middle again. Yeah, the stupid son of a bitch isn't moving. He's just going to be there forever. Great. I'll see you guys later. And, I am thinking of doing a either a Dropbox or a Google Drive thing. I'm going to see how good these options are, so that at least the not safe for work videos will be available to my patrons, but temporarily, because of course the box is going to fill up and then I'm going to have to dump everything in the box and start over again. Just saying. I'm still trying to figure this out because it's dumb. Although I did find somebody's website where they were charging $45 per video, and this guy is just like me, but he's in America. What the fuck? Like, he just does burping content? The only difference between us is that he's in America. $45 per video. Has his own website. Annoyed. Like, kind of annoyed. I would say jealous. It's more of a... I'm more kind of confused than anything else. This really doesn't help with the whole self-worth thing. Whatever. Not dwelling. Homeless. Anyway, bye. It's a really bad note to end on. I'm trying to think of something else good to say, but I can't. So I'm just going to hit the button. Toodles!